So please tell me about yourself.
So I've been working mainly in Java for last 15 years. Apart from that, like if I say mostly it is 50-60%, uh, 60 to 70% in the backend development, and whenever according to the need, I've been working on the as a front end also as a full stack developer also. So whenever required, I learn and work as a full stack developer also. And last 1 or 2 years, it's more about coding plus mentoring. I'm doing like I'm helping my colleagues and the freshers and the new people who have joined the team also. So Oracle is my fourth company. Before that, I have worked in TCS. I have worked in Thomson Reuters and Finastra. So last 4-7 years, I've been working in the banking domain.
Banking domain, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So what kind of technology have you used?
So mainly it is Java. Last company we have used something like Spring Boot and all we have used. And this one is mainly like last 4 years I've been working mainly as a backend developer.
Means completely you are working in core Java, right?
Yeah, core Java.
So in core Java,
I think HR is calling. Should I attend?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hello, hello. Yeah, yeah. I have joined the call. Yeah, okay, yeah, yeah.
Yes, please. So in
Yes.
core Java, what kind of things you are doing? Completely backend programming, just like the batch programming or multi-threading programming. What kind of
No.
things you are doing?
So right now, we are the project is like beginning from the scratch. It is a scratch product. It's more of R&D kind of type. So based on the market need, the market what is going on market based on that, the main BA, the business analyst, they he will get it the requirement. It will be analyzed closely by the other domain owners and the product managers, and then it will be decided what to implement, what all are the modules we needed right now. So basically, it is a domain-driven design, a bit of Microsoft.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
So
Means what I think about that means first you are writing as a architectural programming concept, and thereafter, if required to implement in some framework or other areas, so then you can utilize it, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay,
So
great.
basically, high level, it is decided what are the components we need it
Correct,
right
correct,
now,
correct, correct. So
and based
you
on that, it will come to
Yeah,
us.
so you are, suppose you have 5 modules, 6 modules, so based
Mm,
on module base, you are writing some
mm.
generic concept, generic implementation through the
Yeah,
database, right?
yeah.
Right. Okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
but we do assure like from the beginning itself it is like well done, so that later it should not be a problem for us. Like we see like whether the pattern is implemented, all those
Got it,
things.
got it, got it, got it.
Yeah,
Because of market expectation, what to be do in future, so that R&D and accordingly R&D you have complete the business scenario through the coding,
yeah, right.
and as per the requirement you will integrate with the different domains
Yeah,
and build and sell to the particular
yeah,
client,
right,
right?
right. Yeah.
Great. So now I will ask a question regarding to core Java. Core Java. So you what you know about the meta space and PAMGen, permanent memory generation?
Uh, Sorry, I didn't prepare that. I
So
mean,
I am asking
mm,
meta space. Meta space, and PAMGen in full
I
name.
have heard about it.
Yeah.
It's not like I didn't,
Hmm.
but I mean, uh, the points related to that I haven't prepared much.
No, meta space just is a part of enhancement of the permanent memory generation. It is
Yeah.
flexible memory. In Java 8, suppose you know before Java 8, here need to be, suppose you want to increase the
So
Java
normally when
memory.
out of memory issue will come, we have increased the permanent gen space.
Correct. Out
Yeah.
of memory means suppose your JDK and Tomcat are allocating 1 GB data, but your request is heavily requested in your system. So in that cases, your system by default it will generate the PAMGen out of
Yeah.
memory. So that part has been resolved entire the meta space. Meta space is a flexible memory. As per your request, automatically it would increase and decrease. This is the
Hello.
difference.
Yeah, yeah. So, I mean, I've heard about it, but I mean, I didn't prepare the points regarding
Oh,
that. Yeah.
okay, okay. But this is the basic. That's why I ask you, because of if you are going inside the Java, so I think before writing the code, you need to some tools and technology and hardware and everything you know about that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That's why I ask you.
Mhm.
Because of if code you write the code doesn't matter, but how to run this code, this is the matter.
Hmm.
Because of you developer, you know how to write code, how to write the logic, how to build, everything you know, but here need to be platform how to this code will run. That's why I asked this question. So
Okay, okay.
you always you remember about that. This hardware requirement is compulsory for each and every developer.
Okay.
So in Java, core Java, you know the polymorphism, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So how many types of polymorphism?
Two types are there,
Hmm.
compile time and the runtime.
Hmm.
So compile time is like overloading,
Hmm.
and the runtime is overriding.
Hmm.
So overloading in the sense like the number of parameters can change,
Hmm.
and overriding in the sense it is same, the method signature will be same, and
Hmm.
the parameters also will be same, but it will be like one will be superclass and others will be the subclass.
Hmm. So, have a one question to
Hmm.
you regarding overloading. Okay.
Hmm. Hmm.
So, you know the method name is a public static void main
Hmm.
and string array, right?
Hmm.
So, this method can be overloaded in class.
Hmm. Static method, it is static. Public static void main. It,
So, overloading, I think nothing
stat,
doesn't matter about the static or instant. Overloading
hmm.
is comes entire the one class, right?
Yeah, yeah. I think it can be overloaded.
Overloaded.
Yeah.
No, why you telling I think overloaded? Hmm?
Because so overloading is mainly about the parameter, number of parameters.
Hmm.
So I can create a main method and then I can have the number of parameters being changed, or the parameters type also can be changed in that.
Yes, yes, that is the difference. So, but I want to try to override this method, so it can be possible. Override.
Overriding. I um, I think static method cannot be overridden.
Hmm.
That's what I feel.
Hmm.
Since the main method is static, it cannot be overridden.
Okay, okay, great. So suppose you have a class A, okay? Class A have a constructor public class A. I am writing,
Sorry, can you repeat? Can you
I
repeat?
am
It
just,
got stuck in me.
okay, I am repeating again.
Uh-huh.
Um, you have a class A, okay?
Hmm.
Here have a constructor public A,
Okay.
and I am just SOP, I am writing system out dot println constructor A, okay?
Hmm. Hmm.
Class B extend class A. I am just giving simple scenario. I am not writing any code, logic, nothing. Just I am giving
Hmm.
my
Hmm.
constructor only giving you.
Hmm.
Class B extend class A, and here I am writing constructor B,
Hmm.
public constructor B, system out dot println constructor B. Okay.
Hmm. Hmm.
I have created main method public static void main, and class B is equal to new B.
Hmm.
So which constructor first call?
Constructor A.
A.
So, when new B is given, the constructor B will be called, but since it extends the constructor A, the A will be called.
Okay, okay, okay. So same scenario in the same class. Okay, just I am removing constructor. I am just writing private void show method. Yes, SWO. Private void show method. And I am printing system out dot println show method. Okay.
Hmm. Hmm.
Class B extend class A public void show method. Here I am
Hmm.
writing system out dot println class B show method. Okay.
Hmm.
But in parent class I have private modifier, and class B I have public modifier.
Hmm.
So that method is feasible to overwrite in child class or not.
No. No.
So
I think it is not visible.
okay, not visible. So
Yeah.
that code will be compiled or not.
No, because it is private, right? Private have a scope only in that classes, that
Mm-hmm.
particular classes.
Mm-hmm.
So it won't be like you cannot access that private
So
method
I
from the
think
class B.
that class that method would be associate only the class A. So it will not inherit in class B. That is your concept is right. But
Mhm.
public void main method would be as a class B method.
Yeah, that's what public class
So
B.
it should be compiled. I think it should be compiled.
Public class B extends A, right?
Yes, yes. B extend class A.
Yeah. So when you write B equal to new A, that line is correct.
Hmm.
The next line is you're trying to access the sum method, right? In the of A, but that A is not visible, right?
A is not visible.
Huh. So you won't get the answer. Either I feel that will be having a compile time problem because you're creating the object of new A and then you are trying to
Okay,
access the method in
okay.
A.
You after this interview, you can write. You will get the answer
Hmm.
because of if you write as a override at the rate
Hmm.
override in
Hmm.
class B. In that scenario, it would give the compilation because of you are
I'll check.
trying to forcefully override, right?
Yeah, I'll check. Yeah.
Yeah. So you check, you get the answer. So
Hmm.
this would be better.
Hmm.
Next question I am asking to you regarding related to uh, what is difference between final, finalize, and finally.
Finally is used in the try catch exception after try catch finally.
Mm-hmm.
So when you want to do something in the last,
Mm.
at that time you have to, I mean, if there is something task which you have to do, irrespective of catch happened or not, then
Mm.
finally has to be used.
Okay.
Final method is used when you don't want. Uh, so final is used for the method when you don't want that method to be overridden,
Mm-hmm.
and it can be used with a variable name when you want to create a constant also.
Mm-hmm.
Finalize when you mm, I forgot the concept of finalize actually.
Finalize is a method, protected method of the garbage collection.
Sorry, I forgot. Yeah, it's related to garbage collection. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm.
So, how many way can we deal garbage collection?
Deal in the sense.
Means handle garbage collection.
There is a system.gc method is there
Mm,
with which we can handle the garbage collection,
mm.
and manually we can remove the method which is being unused, which is not used any time. That also we can do.
Other question I will ask you related to, exception handling.
Yeah.
So how do you handle exception in Java 1.7 and how do you handle exception in Java 1.8?
I didn't find much difference actually. We are using try catch finally only.
No, suppose you are writing that expression programming concept,
Huh.
right? So optional class can be used it.
Optional class we are using in order to handle that null situations.
So null situation we can handle it.
Hmm. Like,
So
so that it doesn't throw the null pointer exception, we are using the optional of nullable, those things we are using.
no, null pointer I got at your point.
Hmm.
Suppose your file is not found, file is
Hmm.
not found, but file is not have. In that scenario, it will handle by the optional class.
No, never tried that.
Never try. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So means you want to tell like that traditional way we can handle it, right?
Yeah, traditional we were used to
So,
handle.
so what is checked exception? What is unchecked exception?
Checked exceptions. Checked exceptions. It comes during the um, compile time.
Compile time.
Yeah, unchecked exception. It is during the runtime. So
So
during the
compile time. Okay, I got it. Runtime because your runtime is randomly generate the exception. No, we cannot control it. Okay. So checked exception. How do you feel? This is the checked exception. Suppose you are writing the code, and during the code, you feeling here have a checked exception. So here need to be apply something. So how do you find the checked exception? Practically.
no, I didn't get your question.
No, checked exception. You told me checked exception. Okay, compile
Mm-hmm.
time exception.
Mm-hmm.
So compile time means compiler will detect the checked exception, right?
Yeah.
So how compiler will deduct the compile time exception? Can you give any scenario? You suppose you are writing the code. Any simple example. I am not asking you give the high level, more high level. Just give the simple example. Because of I am asking the basic question.
I actually didn't get your question only.
A question I think it is a simple compile time exception. How to handle in code?
We cannot handle it in code, right?
No.
Only the
So
runtime we
what
can
is
handle it using the catch exception.
no? We can handle it because you are telling compile time exception. Compiler will deduct and give the error.
Yeah.
So give the error. So why you telling cannot handle?
No, but as a developer, I
I
cannot handle it, right?
I will give one example so you can
Mm-hmm.
understand about it. You know the JDBC connection.
Yeah.
Suppose class for name, you write the driver name connection driver manager dot get connection. Here you write the connection URL string. Okay. So you write the simple this code. So your compiler will give the compilation error because of you need to handle this exception. So that's why you are writing inside the try and catch this connection code. I think you have written sometime in study or in other project. JDBC connection you have written.
Yeah. I have written.
So you try without try and catch, without SQL, you will get the answer. Compiler will automatically give the error. What error will give? If you click on the error, so it will automatically write the try and catch. Suppose your file not found, file handling code you are writing, so that file handling code is also need to be write inside the try catch. If you are not writing inside the try catch, compiler will give the error. So this is the compile time error, compile time exception. That's why I am asking to you example. I think you get the idea about that. Hello.
Yeah.
I think your internet is slow. I think it's going. Okay.
Hmm.
So you got my point.
Yeah.
So other question I will ask related to collection framework. So what is internal implementation of tree map? Can you give the scenario about that? Internal implementation, how it is work? Hello.